the IEM Toronto qualifiers. This is stage 2, and I want to give a shout out to Yo Ray Lee in chat, who's actually subbed to SelecT. We got the sub suns going down, so if you guys are here to support SelecT, you may absolutely feel free to spam to show your love. But if you're just joining us, it is currently game 2, and Scarlett's leading 1-0, and spawning top right corner of the map from Dignitas. We'll see if he can bring it back. The red Terran player, SelecT.
Wait, am I doing the other one?
Yes. Dude, this isn't the first time you've cast with me. I hate you.
Oh my god, I thought if... Okay, because most people who say that, they keep going. Alright. Okay, so in the bottom left, once again, spawning in the same location as Foxtrot, it is the Zerg player of 1-0, Acer Scarlett.
I'm telling you guys, Tendrous is just here to troll. He's like, yo, Rifkin, I'm going to pretend to lend some analysis to the cast. Just kidding.
Wow. Pretend. Okay.
No, this is
this game... Oh. Alright, you go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna talk. It kind of sucks for SelecT because that 2 racks option, like, it's certainly here for game 2, but this is an actual 4-player spawn map. You know, you don't want to go for the 2 racks blindly on this one.
That's why he's going for the Reaper expand, which is pretty much the most common opener nowadays in ZVT.
The question, of course, lies how many Reapers. You know, it used to be 3 for a while, but it's really fallen back down to 1 now. People really favoring getting those Hellions out as soon as possible.
Pretty stylistic though. Some players just stick with whatever number they're comfortable with. So 1, 2, or 3. It's pretty. It's not too out of the blue to see either one.
I don't like lots of Reapers on this map just because this is kind of a bad map to hop into the main from. I mean, you look at Scarlett's base.
That's true.
You can't jump in over here. The rocks are here. There's only this area connecting to that third, and it's
the
really
only good
hard.
thing about that is that you can use it to harass the Hellions later.
Yeah. The follow-up's always nice to have,
Oh, what is this? A cross? Okay, so SelecT thinks this is a cross-spawn map or what?
Just go to the watchtower, I guess?
No, he rallied it to the bottom left.
Okay, yeah. Man, I feel like SelecT is just dazed and confused right now. Like, the reason he was late was because someone had knocked him unconscious and he woke up and was like, oh, I gotta play IEM.
Yeah, and SelecT is going for Marines, so he's going like 1 base factory. So this could be rough. Who took over or something?
Well, I think
it's very uncommon.
Well, it's generally uncommon. I agree with that, but I really like the potential of Hellions more on this map. Most maps, of course, you got the natural base. I mean, this one's tucked in nice like Alter Zim, but this is gonna take a bit of creep spread. And you can't really just wall off the top of the ramp with Evo chambers and a Roach Horde like normal.
You can't. But when you open Gasless, you're gonna have 4 queens really quickly. And I'm pretty sure Scarlett's just gonna creep spread near the edge and can block off in time if you have Overlord vision of such fast Hellions. And all you need is 2 queens on the ramp, and the Hellions can't run in. So.
Right, but I'm basing this off the idea that your Hendrilisk, that SelecT didn't know this prior to like making that first Marine, right? Like that SCV hadn't been in there yet. He didn't know it was a gasless opener.
Yeah, he didn't.
The logic of trying to get those Hellions it's not bad. It's just not going to work. Is the problem.
So he gets his Hellions, let's say, like 20 or 30 seconds faster than normal, but then without the Reaper, he can't check for 3rd base, or if there's going to be an all-in coming, which the Reaper allows you to. It's just, with 2 Marines, you might be able to snipe off an Overlord. It's unfortunate for SelecT, he didn't find any.
Yeah, Scott did actually take some odd Overlord pathing on this map, so had it been like 1 down the middle, maybe he would have caught one, but not the case. It's kind of interesting though. You talk about the Reapers for the Hellion follow-up. There's some Hellbat pushes too that are involving these awkward amounts of Marines getting mixed in too.
Oh yeah, Marines are so strong in the back when all the Zerg units are shooting at Hellbats.
I like his control. I mean, here's the thing about SelecT. We can't, last game his control was actually pretty good. It was just that map I really feel played against him. On this one, I don't know if I can't say whether he's more comfortable or not on this map, but I think if he is, we're going to see a much better show out of him at least. I mean, a lot of that last game, guys, before anyone writes off SelecT, I mean, it just comes down to him really, I feel, not knowing the map so well. But triple barracks instead of the starboard here. So this is a bit interesting because while there's not exactly a lot of all-ins you can perform as a Terran player, there are a lot of really aggressive pushes. And Bunny, recent foreign hope, was actually doing some moves like this a few months ago. So really curious to see how this pans out.
Okay, so opener-wise, Scarlett was able to take a 3rd without getting Zergling speed. And that's really good because when you open Reapers, it's really hard to take a 3rd base versus Reaper into Hellion. when you're gasless, that is. So also on the other hand, SelecT's barracks were a bit late. If you want to do this build, you want to make him a bit sooner. It's just he's doing it a bit, I guess, not as optimally as you would. Because I remember I played Master once and he makes his barracks, let's say, 20 or 30 seconds sooner. That's, of course, better for the Terran player. So I think Scarlett's in a really good position this game.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to have a lot of issue defending. Because, I mean, the thing, too, is she's still spreading creep underneath 4 Hellions. This shouldn't really be as easy as it has been. Like, you should have really been shutting this down. Obviously, you don't burn scans, but you just catch the tumors as they're brand new. But because SelecT spent a lot of time running around, she's been able to sneak out this creep spread, which is going to be crucial to crushing the Bioforce.
Well, in this game, there's not going to be any crushing the Bioforce because Scarlett's going for an all-in with the Zerglings and Banelings. SelecT's actually really close to the edge of the creep, so if he's not careful, he's going to get surrounded. And if he gets surrounded, he has no chance of winning because at home, all he has are Marines. And they're not going to do that great versus a lot of Zerglings and Banelings. Because right now, look at the supply. It's
oh,
really
Scarlett actually very intentionally dodges the Hellions here. Not even going to go for this round.
Yeah, I'm actually watching SelecT's vision. He has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, he's picking up going for a drop. You know, we're talking about all he has is home is Marines, but he kind of needs every single one of them.
Yeah. Well, the Banelings are getting more. 25 Banelings. There's, what, 8 Marines at home? Uh-oh.
You know, even if there's like 4 bunkers, that still wouldn't help.
Yeah, the bunkers wouldn't help. Not at all.
This
what would help
gonna
is
get
Hellions or Banshees or tanks. But
a Banshee would be fantastic. Yeah, if this was like Supernova, we'd see a tank. But oh, these Hellions! How did he sees the Banelings, but he's busy preoccupied with the drop. Oh, it's too late though. He can't chase them down now.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Some decent focus fire, but yeah,
he's gonna split his Marines here. Watch.
Oh my God! No, he's just gonna micro like a bus.
Okay, so usually when you do a Baneling bus, you want your Zerglings with the Banelings. But the Zerglings are now showing up. It's just.
Okay, so he still loses a lot of SCVs to this, but at the same time, you know, he's almost gonna kill her natural.
Even if he does that, there's still. Oh, wow, a dance.
Ooh.
What is this? Okay, GG.
Nasty.
That's a funny thing.
Yeah, a little unfortunate there, but Scarlett takes the series 2-0, advances on in the brackets.
I don't think SelecT's opener was that great in that game.
It's playing blind, I think, is the.
Oh, his timings were not as good as it should be as well, and his first Hellions didn't do as much as they should have.
Well, now we'll be moving on to what is Scarlett versus Puck. That could be pretty good. You want to do that one?
Yeah, sure. Puck actually got a forfeit win over Bales. Polt did beat EJK 2-0. Major beat Suppy 2-1, and Huck beat Intense 2-0.
Nice.
So this tournament is progressing pretty quickly, well, partly because there's been 2 no-shows.
Yeah. For those who don't know, by the way,